I have a bunch of mystery steaks that I put in the sous vide machine overnight. I'm gonna just sear all of them up and then just let it cool off and then eat them. Obviously, not all right now, but just have it prepped. I did something different yesterday where I got up and I had a couple things of hamburger in the refrigerator and I didn't want them to go bad. So I just took them both and I cooked them down. And then I took 8 ounces of beef, just hamburger, to work. And after I was at work for a while, I ate a couple ounces of beef. I was like, okay. Because I've been saying, oh, I'm hungry. And then when I'm getting near the end of the day and I try to eat 2 pounds of meat or, a pound and a half, it's too much. So eating that 8 ounces of beef when I got to work, oh, hey, there you are. Eating that 8 ounces was nice. Oh yeah, it's cold. Oh, look at my sweet hair. Yeah. It was nice. It just kind of took the little edge off. I also had some mineral water. Yeah, just to wash it down, and it felt like it was something new and cool. And I never realized mineral water had calcium and sodium in it. I thought it was just carbonated water. Has calcium. Is that on the lion diet? All right, so I got a couple. Well, I don't know what this piece of meat is. It looks like part of a ribeye. Definitely the other two are New York strip. It kind of smells like pot roast now, but my goal is to cook all this up, take 8 ounces to work, just so I have something just to eat while I'm there. And it's not that I'm like so hungry that it's like unbearable, but it's like when you're hungry, you just kind of get slightly irritable. I'm not losing weight. My wife came to me a couple days ago and was like, I don't even know why I'm doing this. She's not doing lion diet, but she's like just eating just meat, carnivore. She's still drinking some coffee. But why am I even doing this? I'm not losing weight. I was like, what do you think? You're just gonna lose a bunch of weight in 9 days? It's only been 9 days. And it started making me reflect on when I did carnivore, started carnivore, and I was recording videos, and like 15 days in, it had felt like a million years had went by. It's like, oh, this is so long, this is the craziest thing. And now I'm like over 1,000 days. But there's this weird thing, and it's where we start projecting, zooming out towards the future of what our expectations are and what we want, and we want to get there immediately. We forget it takes time. Another thing that really takes time, and the only way really to heal this, is trust. Let's say you've lost somebody's trust, or someone lost your trust, and you want it to heal. You wish the trust hasn't been lost, but it has. And how do you fix it? How do we fix the trust? Make them jump through hoops, all these. It takes time. It takes time, and it takes the person not losing trust again during that time. Should I put any fat in there? Gotta hurry up because the minions are gonna come upstairs and work on this dishwasher. Yeah, it's a little hot, but that's good. Gonna smoke out the house. Nothing fancy, just sear it. Ooh, literally looks like mystery meat. There's something about human beings that just like immediate fixes. It's part of the reason probably we like pills so much. So right now is day 10 of my lion diet challenge. I've had multiple days without any coffee, and I feel energetic, except for in the morning. Like this is the hardest time for me because I'm like, before I get going and moving, I'm like, I guess I'm just used to like that coffee boost this time in the morning. But later when I start moving, I start getting active. It's like, oh, okay, my energy like blooms. It's nice. I'm really just waiting for this weight to fall off so I can see some progress. But until then, I just will trust the process. I know that I'm gonna lose weight. My stomach feels great. No problems there. I might have found a hack. Yeah, last night, hold on. The night before last, I drank that bottle of club soda or mineral water. And it was like, it's nice for drink it after having some fat. Just it's very refreshing. Taste, But then immediately, like, did something in my stomach, and then I had to do the poopies, which I haven't pooped in days. I was like, oh, is this like a hack for people that like are on lion diet or have problem with pooping? Like, I don't feel like I have a problem with pooping. It's like I just don't have enough or whatever. But it made me go, and then the next day I had some more, and had to go again. But then I had some last night, another bottle, and I was just fine. So I'm not sure. Nice Maillard reaction. Want to see? There you go. Crustification. Okay, let me go over this. I got this question. It says, can you please give me an explanation of how to get back on the lion diets? And here's the backdrop. I did lion for 12 months, but that was after doing 6 months of keto, olive oil, salmon, salad leaves, chicken. However, I fell hard off the wagon 12 months ago and have been eating fast food. How can I get back on lion? Please help. God bless you. I would always, my first thing would be like, when I read this, I'm like, you've already did 12 months of the lion diet. You already know it. you already know what to do. You got to do it. You have to decide to do it. You got to want to do it. But, you know, lion diet is so restrictive, and some people just don't do well on it. Last time I did lion diet for just that challenge, World Carnivore Month 2 years ago, as soon as I got done with it, it was like, that freedom afterwards is like, I don't know, being so reserved just kind of pushes me the other way after I'm done with the challenge. And I'm hoping it doesn't happen this time, but it did. Same thing happened after beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. It's like you do this challenge and you deny yourself, and then the pendulum swings the other way. What I'm trying to do is, one, understand why that happens. It's because I want what I want when I want it. But how do I stop it? You find a good middle ground or alternative. And, you know, food is one of those things that's tough because you have to eat something. You can't just run away from it like any other addiction. You have to eat something. So you're always going to be thinking about food. You can work really hard for a long time and then do something and be like, wow, I was denying myself way too much. And now I'm never going to, you know, I was set in my mind that I'm never going to enjoy these things ever again. And then I start enjoying them and being like, dude, you're an idiot. I don't know if that makes sense. But for me, and, you know, maybe for other people, we have to be really careful of like how far we push ourselves. And that all or nothing mentality is great sometimes, but other times it denies us stuff that we possibly could just eat. Like, one thing I had enjoyed recently is hanging out on Saturday nights with my twins. They're 11 years old, they'll be 12 this year, and we've been watching some fights. But then I've been making chicken wings. Okay, well, it's the carnivore diet. You know, I put a little slap your mama sauce on it, or spice on it, and put a little bit of hot sauce on it, and I enjoy it. I love it. It's like a snack time, hanging out with my kids, and you know, it's carnivore other than, you know, depending on what your goals are, if you don't do spice or, you know, clean hot sauces. But I enjoy that, and I don't want that not in my life. I don't want to eat beef only for the rest of my life. And I don't think it's necessary for everyone. So I would say run for mayor. Here's my advice to you. Run for mayor. Run for the mayor of your life, right? Where you go into your life and you're trying to win yourself over, compromise, try to find things that are, you know, non-negotiables. These are non-negotiables, and these are things that I can have sometimes, but this is mostly my routine. And, you know, tracking food can help. Yes, no one likes to track food. I think a lot of people track food so long that it just becomes part of their lives, but no one actually likes to track food. You just want to eat. Okay. There's weird people out there. If you're one of them, I apologize. But sorry. Hopefully in time you'll get my trust back. A lot of us just want to be able to eat what we want to eat, when we want to eat it, with no consequences, no regrets, no shame, no guilt. But it seems to me from this question that you are struggling with guilt and shame. And that takes out more people than anything else, than sin or whatever. I would just say you already know the answer of what to do. You need just to find the reason why you want to do it. What is your goal? Where are you going to? Give yourself some grace, but also don't put up with your own crap. Yeah. Got an exciting day at work today because I shouldn't have too much craziness. Well, physical craziness. There's always like mental craziness going on because I'm there. All right, see you guys next time. Kilby out.